Hi, ho, let's go, let's go. Hi, 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 ho, let's go, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Hello, Didi Daniels, Alisu Changa Nenat, Nimbi, the Deadly Natter. Hi, ho, let's go, let's go. Hey, anybody else here? Hi, Nenat. Hey, 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 ho. Good morning, person using YouTube bait. Good morning. Hello, everybody. I'm having a good evening. Hey, hey. So. How are you guys doing? Most of the time, when I live stream, I usually tend to ask you guys how you're doing, but most of the time you guys tell me you're okay. You never tell me anything else, but I think that's fine. I realize when Americans say, hey, how are you? I realize the correct answer is really just to say, I'm okay. Isn't it? When Americans say, hey, how are you? The correct answer is, yeah, it's not a real question, right? I'm good. They're not real questions. Slightly sick. I hope you get better soon. I realize this is just how it goes. You know, in the Philippines, when someone asks you, "Hey, you want to eat? Let's eat." You're supposed to say, "No, thank you. I just ate." Even though you're hungry and stuff, you say, "No, I just ate. I'm full." Let me show you something cool. It's not done yet, but man, I love Filipino hospitality. It's so cool. Hold on. Oh, like I'm commissioning an art, and it's still very early stages, but oh, so cool. Damn, it looks kind of cool. We can commission stuff like this again. A gun? Yeah, a gun! Yeah, we're using a gun! Yeah, we're using a gun. Makes me happy. Makes me happy too. This is a Zam. Nate's cooking. Well, I'm not the one cooking. You know, Coca-Cola from restaurants tastes a little different. Cause I have Coca-Cola from last night's Burger King. And it tastes a little bit different. Not Burger King, it was choking. I have Coca-Cola from last night's food, and it tastes a little bit different than like when you get it from the bottle. It tastes a little better, I think. Less acidic. It tastes better. Store-bought versus canned Coke. Did you know it was called Coca-Cola because it had cocaine in it? Plastic bottles had holding carbonation, so they add more. Oh, probably more watered down. No, it's like actually a little bit sweeter. It's a little sweeter. So there's a ton to do at the end of April. Once I get my pay, I'm gonna go and buy some ingredients for hambagu steak. I thought the glass ones are the best. Oh, those ones are good too, yeah. Hello, Hackerman. Hello, foot hambagu steak. And then I'm gonna go out to eat at a steak place with Neru. Me and Neru gonna eat at a steak place. Привет! Woo! Woo! Привет! 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 Привет, русский! Русский! Down bad. Hello, down bad. Down bad 33. Good evening. Tell him cocktaila. Cocktaila. Tiki briki. Tiki briki. Spasiba. 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 Хорошо. 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 Spasiba. Spasiba. Хорошо. Yeah. He understood. He understood. Spasiba. Bum 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 bum. Hi, waffles. Hello, good morning. Hello, hello. Hi. You amaze me every day. See, I can communicate. I'm a polyglot. A polyglot. You know, someone in my friends list who used to be a regular guy, his name on Discord is now Mom, the whore of Babylon. And like what like I'm like, well, what happened? What happened, Mom? The whore of Babylon? What a name. Hello, Sky. Backstory about the name, I don't know. I know some guys like that too. Becoming the whore of Babylon. Boo 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 bum 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 bum. Hey 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 Codex. Hey 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 Codex. Hi hi. Hi Doma. Hi Yusha. Hi どうも、バーチャル YouTuber キズナイですよ。キズナアイ。That's me. I'm Kizuna I now. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming to my English live stream. Big fan. Thank you. How are you doing today, Horori? I'm doing alright. Here for the TED Talk. Recently, I've been reading a manga called One Room of Happiness. And you know what? All I could experience from it is sadness. Hello, Chad. I'll pull it up here. It has a drama as well. Wait, did they make her older in the drama? Oh, there it is. It looks good. She looks a little bit older in the drama. Sachihiro no one room. 3 Days of Happiness. It's a little different. What's your favorite light novel? I read that too, 3 Days of Happiness. But like, I forgot how it ends. I just know they spent a really nice time after he sold his life for 10,000 yen per year. This is an English title. This is a Japanese title, ne? Oh, Umu-san! 今日は何を何しているの？今ね、サチイロのワンルームのこと、話したい。だから、ワンルームって、おすすめですよ。海さん、久しぶり！Hello. Is the drama good? We'll watch the drama one of these days. But right now I'm reading it. But like the drama is like short. It's just a mini series. I don't think it adapts the entire thing. Spec mo osusume yo. Osusume spec って何？ Spec manga. これ？何それ？スペック？ This is your recommendation? ブス気持ち悪いバッキー He's so ugly! 日本のドラマかスペックじゃないバキのスペックじゃないかスペックドラマそうですかスペック What is this? Misho, Identify Crimes Unit. クライムのドラマか。Special Abilities. Spec. Okay, I see. 面白いよ。バキも面白いよ。そうか。They made a live action. Yeah, they made a live action. Nice Baki jump scare. Yeah, we got a Baki jump scare. This is my current hyperfixation. Sachihiro no one room. And you know, they know it's good. They know it's good. I like how the characters don't really monologue at you, and they're constantly changing with their mindset and stuff. Like as new information rolls in, they're like, "Oh, maybe I was wrong about that. Maybe I was wrong about this. Oh, maybe I should think of more about this." And it just feels like it just really feels very frantic and mentally ill. Yeah. Horori, I thought you were done with mentally ill manga. Who did I ever say that? Where did you get the missing chapters? Check out the Discord. I put it all in the Discord. Yes, you did, Horori. No, I never said I was done with mentally ill manga. Minor relapse. Minor! No minor. No minors are allowed. Some things never change. Isn't that good? Guys, let me tell you a little bit about this manga. Let me tell you a little bit about this manga. See, it starts off with the girl. Isn't there a minor on screen right now? You're right, it's me! No, hello, Taro Blackshin. Hello, Nero. Minor! Yeah. Must protect. Anyway. As I was saying, it starts off with a girl getting kidnapped, right? A girl getting kidnapped, and she's like, I love you, my kidnapper. And then like he's like, I love you, my kidnappee. And then she gets kidnapped from her kidnapper, and then her kidnapper kidnaps her back. And he says, I'm the real kidnapper. Yeah, you like that? You like that? Woo! It's a fantasy. That's one way to describe the events at the start. Only I can rent you. Convoluted, but what about the message? I don't know that the message is yet. I'm only halfway through the story. But mainly what I gather from this manga is like, people with unnatural relationships deserve happiness too. That's what I think as well. Bruh. People with unnatural relationships, even a kidnapper and her kidnappee. The message is that women are unwell. Netflix no To Kaguya Hime mo osusume yo. Mitayo. To Kaguya Hime. アレンジのさ、The World is Mine 世界はあっちのアレンジが好きなんだ。Is this Yosugai no Sora in real life? No, it's not. Isn't it better when the woman is slightly unwell? Isn't it a little bit better when the woman is slightly unwell? Only slightly, though. You know, I wish I was more attracted to mentally well women. You're right. You see. I think around January of this year, I was writing something that involved a girl getting punched in the gut. Right? So I punched myself in the gut. And I was like, "Oh, I can properly describe the feeling now." I thought about that today, and I was like, wow, it's kind of fucked up. maybe it was weird. That's a little weird, isn't it? I did that too before. Were you role playing Cobalt? I'm gonna start smoking my brisket. I'm gonna start smoking a joint, okay? It's not the same. You need some help. No, I see. That was like 4 years ago. I see. You were role-playing 4 years ago. I see. Yo, lol. Then have a nice joint. You'll never be able to hit yourself as hard as somebody else, so it can never be exact. You know what I thought? I thought that as a challenge. I feel like you can only have bad trips, no drugs. Bro, I want some mushrooms. That's why you need an abusive relationship to get the feeling. Bro, I literally have stickers. I literally have maybe 24 packs of stickers of bruises so I can look at the aesthetic on myself. Bro, it's so fucking lame. I'm gonna start cutting right now. Just kidding. I'm only kidding, YouTube. Holy shit. Oh, brother. So you can LARPing? Well, you can't really LARP it if you have that thingy. Hurry, please. Sure you are. I'm only kidding. YouTube. Oh my god. It's all a joke. It's all a joke to you, YouTube. Minor crash out. サチの映画を見たの？漫画を読んでいます。Do you feel the difference between happiness and peace? You mean happiness and contentment as well? You know, the Japanese you come in peace, you don't come in out. Yeah. The Japanese have such a cute word for self-harm. It's called riska. Riska. かわいい名前。でも、まずい。ダメ。リスカってかわいいと感じ。でもダメ。It's bad. Wait, what is wrist cut? Wrist cut. Yeah. Riska Eno. New OC, Riska Eno. Yeah. No. I'm not. Very cute, very meaningful. Right. You know. Most of my inability to self-destruct comes from my want to not bother my parents. Like I thought about like just exploding ones. Hello, Aguilas. I thought about just exploding ones, and like I thought, well, I can't do that here because my mom would get shamed for having such a horrible daughter. and I thought, oh, I have to make sure everyone has like a note or something, because like I actually set up my Apple account, which also sets up my Google account, which means in the event of my untimely death, my mother will be able to access my account. And therefore it's a lot more gruesome than I thought. It would be. I just wanted to talk about Sachiro no One Room. I'm sorry. Anyway, as I read Sachiro no One Room, I realized I was more mentally ill than I thought. I realized I'm still not as okay as I thought I would. You know, you use the Ocean Blue. You think she won't understand about it? My mom? No, she understands. I told her if I die, don't put me in a AI. This is really good Coke. I'm unusually sane right now. I'm unusually lucid. That would be eternal hell, yes. Because we have talked about the computer that uses a brainlet organelle for its CPU, and the fly that was put inside a computer and now lives inside a computer as a simulation. And I'm like, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to live inside a computer. YouTube, can you feature this one? Please! YouTube, feature me! Just throw me in the ground like everybody else, man. Yeah, feature, it won't be you, just a facsimile of your soul. A crazy. Little Shimeji Hori. A mushroom? Guys, you know what? Reading Sachiro was kind of funny because there was in the chapter 2, they show you Sachi being locked up, right? She was being locked up by her parents, and I was like, ha! This is such misery porn. This is absolute nonsense. This is so nonsense. No one would treat their daughter like this. And then later on it gets brought up again in chapter 10. And I'm like, ha! It's so true. I remember that. And then I remembered, oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're still operating today, right? There was a behavioral correctional facility in my province where they take care of like autistic little kids like me. they take care of autistic little kids like me, and like they put you in a room full of toys, and if you touch them you get punished. I remember that. And like I remember very clearly one time they put me underneath the table where the TV was on. Yeah. There's like a little carrier table where the TV was on, and like they locked me underneath it. And like I remember all the other kids were watching TV, and I was underneath the TV. I was like, damn, this is hard. Anyway, I remember telling my mom, like, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there anymore. They hurt me. And then my mom was like, they wouldn't hurt me. Like, they wouldn't hurt you. And then like I would be like, the teachers hurt me. And then my mom would be like, the teachers would be like, we don't hurt you. And then they would hurt me. You would smack me with a ruler or something. I don't remember. I think it was a meter stick. Happiest story from Horori's childhood would be like, yeah. Anyway, I turned out fine, so I guess it was effective, huh? Your first abusive relationship was a correctional facility. No, you did not. This really does explain a lot. Does it really actually explain a lot? What does it explain? Now you say 6'7" for people on the internet. 6'7", 6'7". Anyway, I never grew up from that phase of my life. That's why I act like a child on the internet. Because I was never able to have a normal childhood. Yeah. Hello, Christina and Charlotte. If you tell your parents the teacher beat you, if you ask the reason behind it, then I'd put more punishment. Yeah. This may have fed into your sense of not deserving happiness. It was really weird. I remember they made me write over and over and over onto a piece of paper. It was like, I will not misbehave or something like that. I will not misbehave. I will not misbehave. I will not misbehave. And like, my name is Horori. My name is Horori. I will not misbehave. It was mind-numbing. But when my mom was in the room, they let me play with the toys. I remember there was one that you stack a bunch of puzzle blocks like Tetris. It was like stackers or something like that. The cups, but it was not really that. It was like a pyramid, you know? Oh, I remember this. This was like a pyramid, like a bunch of triangles, a bunch of pyramids that you stack on top of each other, and then at the very yeah. Oh man, I love that toy. You taught me sign language though. No, not sign language, like a little bit of sign language, yeah, because we had deaf people in the facility as well. And they taught me badminton. They punish you if you touch the toys, yeah. They put you in a room full of toys and you can't touch the toys. I don't know why they do that, but like, you weren't supposed to play with the toys because they were teaching you self-control. I get so mad listening to some of these stories. It's been a while since I've been able to bring up one of these stories because I completely forgot about this. I completely forgot about this part of my childhood. And then I saw it on Google Maps. I was like, I know that room. I know that room. That one room? Yeah, that one room of suffering. Yeah. Was this corrections facility ever reported to the authorities for abuse? I don't know. Probably not like that anymore, you know? It's probably changed a lot. I remember the beating room. I have quite fond memories of that. Anyway, that reminds me of one room of happiness, which is why I really latched onto this manga a lot. No, this is the thing. They didn't think it was bad. They think it was like corrections, you know? They were correcting the attitude of these kids. If I went there, it wouldn't affect me because of my evil aura and dark psychology. Okay. I see. It is genuinely sad. Yeah, Hori's childhood wasn't very good. Yeah, Hori childhood wasn't very good. I'll be telling these stories one at a time, as to not overwhelm you. But yeah, to this day, right? I don't know. I don't know whether my mom, what my mom knew or not, because I remember bringing it up to her, and then she was like, "Huh? That never happened." And I was like, "Really? I can't just make that shit up." You didn't show it to your parents because it's bad. You're training on 50 psychology. Well, I am in a backwater. Well, it was a backwater place at the time. Anyway, it's how I turned out, guys. Gather evidence and guilt trip her? There's no evidence anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. It really doesn't matter anymore. Hello, Sokax. I think, right? I think, like, what matters now is how you deal with it. Like, at the very least, it's an entertaining story that I can tell you. At the very least, it's an entertaining story. You know, I wasn't like Sachi, because Sachi had given up all hope in life. Me, I was very, very smug about it. I was like, oh, my child is very quiet, and she does everything that she needs to do, or something like that. Basically, I remember very clearly, like, I think this is just an Asian thing where your parents use you as ammunition in like relative meetups. Well, like, oh, my child is very good. Oh no, my child is a top honor. Like that. And I was the happiest when my mom bragged about me. It's like yeah, it's a family meetup. See. You know, you know. I don't think my mom really wanted to have a kid that early on. Well, no, she told me she was like feeling I don't know, what's it called, the postpartum thingy, where after you give birth to your kid you feel very bad. Yeah. When you feel very bad, you're like, oh man, I just had a kid because we got married, but like I don't know if I don't want to have a kid. So I don't know if it was that, but You see, you see, you see, you see. When I was a kid, right? When I was a kid, I was incredibly sickly. I was like incredibly sickly. I remember we used to have like a machine, like an ventilator. Yeah, ventilator. We used to have a ventilator, like one at home, and in the car, yeah, in the van, because like we would go to the mall, and like I would be hooked up to a ventilator at the power outlet at the entrance of the mall. For asthma. I was literally a bubble child. I was almost a bubble child, but I grew out of it. I grew stronger. Interesting. No, I completely forgot about all this because I wasn't really familiar with it anymore. I don't use a ventilator nowadays. Oh, Kino, I'm just talking about things that I completely forgot. Oh yeah. There was one time I almost died, and that was my first time watching SpongeBob on TV. I really clearly remember this. I was on the chair where you can't move, so you're getting rolled around in a chair, and they put me in a hospital for like a couple days to a week, and it was my first time seeing cable TV, and it was my first time seeing SpongeBob. It was the episode where they got stuck in the forest and Squidward had to eat a roach. It was so cool because like I remember most of my family was there sleeping in the room. Good episode. I should probably get my yearly checkup. I haven't gone to a checkup in 2 years. It's not good. Yeah. Isn't that a bit expensive? I need to. I'm not really built to live, so to speak. Is that the Secret Club episode? Yeah, it's a Secret Club episode. Oh, for the new people here, there was one time when I just got my VR headset and I played 2 rounds of Beat Saber, and it was my first time moving that much, and I got asthma, and I was out of commission for a month. Yeah, I was out of commission for a month. Yeah, I was bedridden for a month. I don't know if I streamed during that time, but I do know I couldn't move. I had to take medicine a lot, and that was during my 2nd year of streaming. see. Where is medicine? Medicine. Capsules. Bed. Let's see. Let me see if I can find that picture. I could probably find it. It was somewhere along. I don't really remember it. It was my first hearing of it as well. Really? Ampules? What should I type for this? Ventilator. Oh well. Maybe how many years has it been? 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Boop 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 boop. Oh, I remember that. I had a picture of all my medicine. Yeah, I had a picture of all my capsules on the bed. I'll find it later. I remember it. It was a bunch of capsules on the bed, and I was constantly drugged up with, well, not drugged up. It was just like medicine to help you breathe better, like steroidal breathing. You breathe in, and your lung gets more expanded or something. I don't remember. Nebulizer! You're right, it's a nebulizer! It's not a ventilator. It was a nebulizer. You have a nebulizer? Nebulizer. All this from a Beat Saber double session? Yeah, pretty much. It was from a Beat Saber session where hold on, let me do you get tremors? No, I don't get tremors. I can probably find it. Hey, Tiger Festivals. Oh, that was when I broke the toilet seat. Yeah, my mom put a tape over the toilet seat after I broke it. Then, oh, there, I found it. This isn't that much. Can the rest hear how did you break it? I sat on it and then it broke. Here it is. I found it. Boom 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 boom. Here you go. I was living. Well, this isn't the picture I was looking for, but I had a bunch of these capsules living with me. But yeah, these little things. PTSD in a capsule. Yeah, hold on. And then they got little more. and I think they got a little more and more. Oh my gosh, these pictures. Hold on. These are funny. Salbutamol solutions? I think so. Okay, so here's like the most like weirdest thing. Whenever I tell people about my childhood, right? This is a camera, right? This is a camera in my room, or the only room in the household. This is a moving camera that I broke in the opposite corner. And then this is a disconnected camera from the last corner. Yeah. So, that's how I lived for most of my life. How did you break it? Well, I picked it up and threw it away. And smashed it on the floor, actually. So, if you're wondering, how did Horori turn out like this? Well... something like that. Something like that. So your mom can check on you? Yeah. This kind of stuff, I don't really remember, like, how it affected me in the past, but see, I remember, right? I remember one of them, right? This one, the one in this corner, right? It had a really green light, a green or red light, I remember, for infrared or something. And I had a red light, and it would be well, it's just hard to sleep with a red light like that. It's kind of scary. So I put a gum on it. Yeah, I put a gum on it. On the light. Sometimes I wish I could have a do-over, you know? Maybe if I fought for myself a little bit better, I could have had a normal childhood. Maybe if I if I work a little bit to um fight for myself. That's what I thought. Yeah. Well, honestly, my mom's monitoring habit hasn't really changed much. Like right outside my room, right? It's not inside my room anymore, but right outside my room is a camera, so it's just something you live with. Have you ever had this conversation with your mom? I told her about it. I told her that it's really fucked me up. And she said, I'm sorry, but I can't change it anymore. Why is she like that? I don't know. Anyway, I sort of expressed my independence on the internet, huh? Surveillance, huh? But I don't feel bad for myself. I grew up I grew up and survived this far, but I I don't know. I wish there were like happier memories to look forward to. To look back on. I mean, I wish there were, but unfortunately not. And yeah. It's not to say this is a therapy session because I'm not really getting much out of this. I just thought it would be kind of interesting because I haven't shown any of this in a long time, and there are lots of new people that don't really know from where I came from as a person. Are you feeling okay nowadays? No, not really. Like, I've kind of resolved to keep my mental distress separate, right? So if I'm actually mentally not okay, I don't really I try not to involve the channel in it. But something like this is fine because it's in the past, and I don't really cry about spilled milk. Yep. Well, I'm okay. Don't worry. I might lie down for a little bit. I hope with this you can understand me a little more and why I'm the way I am. I don't like it, but it's just what happened. Thanks. For now, good night. It's Horori. Bye bye. And if you're new, join us in the Discord. Good night.